Hello, Justin. Becca. How the heck are you?
Hi,
We're
Michael.
great. Thanks.
Good. How the heck are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. So tell people about the vibe of your show, Victorian Ladies.
The vibes are, I would say, silly and sort of historical and joyful and zippy and zany and girly.
hmm yeah, very, very fast paced, and a little bit nerdy, in terms of the Victorian content, but also just kind of like a little micro episode of Sex and the City, but in the Victorian era.
And where would you love for this to stream or be a cable or where is the ideal home for this?
It's a great question. We are open-minded about it, but we're also asking ourselves that right now. As we're going into Slam Dance too, we're thinking big for Victorian Ladies. Where could they go from the little screen to a big screen? I Yeah, I mean, we're kind of open. I feel like they are micro, and I think they should stay little micro snippets, but wherever people want more of that, wherever if Netflix wants a little micro series, we're here for it.
Yeah, Adult Swim. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a very sort of niche series, but yeah, Adult Swim, anyone could and should be open to it, but I think we always felt Adult Swim was a good fit potentially.
Lovely, lovely. And what's the maximum amount of content you will do for this? What is it? You're a billionaire. You've already crushed it, but when do you just stop? You say, "No, I'm not. I'll never do it again."
I feel like you just know when you're writing a show and your show is over, like we'll just feel it. We'll just be like we've shown all the worlds of these ladies as much as we can, but we're so far away from that. We have worlds to explore with them. I feel like we could go through their whole lives in Victorian New York.
Yeah, we've just scratched the surface. We've made two seasons. You saw most of season one, so each of the seasons have 12 episodes that are about a minute. Um, we took out three episodes just because for Slam Dance we had a 10-minute limit. So you've seen most of season one, and then we change their clothes and we do an outfit switch for season two. So we have 12 other episodes in our season two. But yeah, I could see anywhere from one to eight more seasons.
Yeah.
Eight more seasons seems crazy, but I
Well, not
don't
really.
know. They've got a lot of life to live, you know?
There's only 10 minutes 10 to 15 minutes per season. So it could
Right.
be as many as it's still fun to make.
Yeah.
Would you take them into the Roaring Twenties and the Dirty Thirties?
No, I think they have to stay. I kind of think they have to be perpetually in like 1899 or whatever it is.
Wow, that's such an interesting question. I didn't think about that. I mean, they are called Victorian ladies,
True.
but I guess we wouldn't be able to age them. Yeah, we'd have to do everything in the next, like within the next 10.
Well, we only have the Victorian outfits, so we can't update their outfits. So
Yeah,
they
that's
have to
true.
stay in that time.
We're constrained by the costumes. The costumes.
All
They
right,
have specifically shaped bodies, so you really can't just put new clothes on.
fair, fair. And how did you two link up? How did you start working with one another?
Yeah, so we met doing sketch comedy in New York City probably about 10 years ago. So I've done improv and sketch there, and Becca did sketch there. And then we ended up getting placed on a sketch comedy team at Magnet Theater, which is one of the improv sketch theaters in New York City. So we were part of a larger team that like really liked each other and liked each other's sense of humor and sensibilities. And when that was winding down, Becca and I were like, we want to keep making things, we want to keep making sketch. We want to film sketch, we want to make more things, we want to make shorts. And we kind of were the two that were interested. We had a sensibility that matched and we kind of kept going from there. So we started
We
by filming some of the sketches we'd already made and translated them to film to make them like more visual and like make sense for film. And then we kept writing new ideas from there, and Victorian Ladies was one of them.
and we started having meetings, weekly or monthly meetings together to goal set and just like hold each other accountable for our goals that we wanted to do after this sketch team had happened. We were just meeting each other, for accountability. And so we started calling those our accountable meetings. And then eventually that became accountable comedy when we just started our meetings turned into like production meetings, basically.
Hmm.
That's funny. That's good stuff. And will both of you be present at the Slamdance Film Festival where this premieres?
Yes, we're both going. We're super excited. We leave next Thursday. Our first
Be there
screening
a
is on
week
Friday.
in
In a week.
LA. Yeah.
I know, we're spending the whole week in LA. So we're really excited. We're New York City girls, so it's going to be a big, cross-country adventure to be in LA for the week. So we're there. We're ready to see everything and
See a lot of stuff, meet
see everybody
people.
else's stuff.
Yeah, great. And does it play in front of a film or is it like a block of shorts or how does this work?
It's an episodes block, so it's Slamdance only has one block of episodes, so there's 5 shows that are being featured in that episodes screening.
Okay, okay. That's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
And it's a real
super
mix
excited.
too. Like we're paper dolls, there's live action, there's 30-minute pilot, we have a 1-minute micro series. So I think it's going to be like an interesting mix of
True.
genres and times and different ways to
Yeah.
make series.
Okay, and what are the comedy shows when you compare Victorian Ladies to?
Hmm.
Oh,
I would say it's like, kind of what I said, Sex in the City in the Victorian era. Um,
it's got a little girls because it's girls, but if it was in the Victorian era.
yeah, I guess you think of the show The Gilded Age because that is America in Victorian
Bridgerton.
era, which we're in New York, so it's similar to
An-
that.
Another period too is one that's kind of live action Victorian
With sort of
comedy.
a modern edge to it, or
Mhm.
slightly modern feel.
Yeah, and they're taking that like comedy and the history and putting them together in a fun, silly way.
Yeah, they're really in the time period, but we also have since we improvised some of the dialogue to find the scripts, we ended up just talking like ourselves. So it's not like they have sort of very proper ways of speaking necessarily. I feel like it has a modern vibe, even though they're also very much Victorian.
All
Yeah,
right.
we're not the most historically accurate. We're still just moving paper dolls around at the end of the day. So the historical research we did was more for comedy's sake than historical accuracy's sake. But
Fair, fair. And who would you say the funniest person of all time is?
God. Um, what was that? Well, I swear I have a good answer to this question. I
It's
mean,
gonna be
Lucille
funny.
Ball, it's hard not to say
that's a good
Lucille.
one. That's a really good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Oh my God. I was just thinking about Gilda Radner. The first name that popped into my head was Gilda Radner when you said, I love her so much.
Oh,
Yeah, we're SNL fans and I Love Lucy fans. I was just seeing that Betty Gilpin took over a role on Broadway and love her and she's hilarious. And I mean, there are so many funny women we could list. Um,
it's not a funny woman. It's not a funny people. What's the funniest movie of all time?
Oh my gosh.
My funniest movie, I actually have an answer to that, which I think my favorite movie of all time is Harold and Maude, and
Oh, that's one of
I
my
think
favorites too.
makes me laugh the most of any movie. So that's my answer for that. It's a dark and twisted sense of humor, but so funny. Go
Classic.
watch it if you haven't seen it.
Harold and Maude is so good. I feel like some of my favorite movies are not funny. Like my all-time favorite movies are like It's a Wonderful Life and
Yeah.
Before Sunrise. I don't feel like
I
those are.
didn't even know that about her.
Yeah, I think those are two of my favorite, and they're not funny. Harold and Maude is maybe one of my favorite funny movies.
So
But it is
you're both saying Harold and Maude. Is that what I'm getting? A consensus?
I
I
would
guess.
also, yes, but I would also have to vote for all of the Christopher Guest movies are also my favorite in the
Oh,
world.
yeah.
Like Waiting for Guffman is maybe also my favorite movie. So
Mm.
that also I think is maybe the funniest movie ever to me. Um,
Yep.
the Siren.
So this is what you're saying. You're saying, Jessica, you're saying Harold and Maude. Are you yielding?
Harold and Maude is at the top of is in the Venn diagram of favorite movies and funny. So I guess that's what I'm saying for now. Yeah, I'll go back and look at my
We need
list.
to pick an answer, then maybe we'll pick that since we thought of it.
Yeah, but let me
Right.
go back and look at my Excel spreadsheet.
Deal. I'm pushing pretty hard on this too. And
I
so
know these are tough.
That is a tough, I was not prepared, but I happen to have an answer for that question, so I'm glad I did.
I
Yeah.
love it. Would you want to live in the 1890s?
Oh, for the clothes, yes.
Uh,
For the feminism, no.
You want to wear a corset all day? You want to wear a corset and like long sleeves and have no deodorant?
I want
I guess they have deodorant, but I need good deodorant.
Sometimes I use natural deodorant, which is basically like no deodorant.
I guess so, but
I want the
they're wearing so
ruffle.
many layers in the summer and they have no deodorant. I don't know.
But the looks, it's an outfit when it's all on. I just think it would be
Yeah,
cool to wear that dress, like a
yeah.
Victorian dress with all of the pieces and the accessories. But you're right. I probably wouldn't want to wear that forever. I mainly wear, you know, yoga pants. So I'd want to briefly be in the clothes and
yeah.
then most of the time not be in the clothes and most of the time not be a Victorian woman.
I don't
Yeah.
know if we'd be able to be comedians in the Victorian era as ladies, but
I think it would be a tough life. Yeah.
yeah.
And you'd
There's
have to be
nothing
really
about it.
rich. I think it'd be also hard. I think it would be very, very challenging to be an average citizen.
Probably. Yes. I'm going to say most certainly, actually. All right. Well,
Yeah.
Jessica, Becca, thank you so much for your time. I want you to enjoy life. What is your mindset like entering the Slamdance Film Festival before I let you go?
Ooh,
We're
great.
so excited. We're thrilled. We're glad to be going to LA where, we have some friends that we hope to come out to the show and we're hoping to see people. We're hoping to meet. We've already been talking, over email to some of the other filmmakers and we're excited to meet all of them and see like all the work looks so good. We're excited to see it all. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Thrilled.
think we feel so lucky we made this silly, fun little series for us. I think we never thought it would end up at, a festival like Slamdance. So I
Yeah.
think we're just, yeah, I feel so excited and lucky and can't wait to go and just, have no expectations and meet people and see awesome
It's going to
stuff.
be so cool to be in a large room, a 400 seat theater, seeing those little paper dolls up there and people
Yeah.
laughing.
All right. Well, lots of luck.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.